So we are live. What's counts now? Yeah. So where are we? So do you want me to read it out for? Do you want me to read it out? We have 7 people in the chat. 7 people in the chat. Welcome, guys. So we're reading a book. It's a frog. It's a frog. So guys, um, one of the key, one of the keys, one of the keys to having your life, one of the keys to your living, one of the keys to your living. Yeah, I did do mistake in this book line. One of the keys to your living a wonderful, to your living. It's not wrong. It sounded as if it's wrong, but it's not wrong. One of the keys to your living a wonderful life, having a successful career, and feeling terrific about yourself is for you to develop the habit of finishing and starting important job. At that point, this behavior will take on a power. of its own, and you find it easier to complete important tasks than not to complete them. Do you understand? Do you understand? Can you hear me? Chat, can you hear me? Chat, can you hear me, chat? Hello. Six people just left. Six people just left. Why? Let's continue the video. You remember the story of the man who stopped a musician on a New York street and asked how he can get to Carnegie or the musician replies, practice man, practice. Practice is the key to mastering any skill. Oh, okay, okay. Have a virtually unlimited capacity to learn Jesus Christ and develop new skills, habits, abilities when you train yourself through repetition and practice to overcome procrastination and get your most important tasks quickly completed quickly. You will move yourself onto fast track in your life, your career. You step on the accelerator. It's that frog, man. It's the frog. It's the frog. So let's go. Next chapter. Set the table. There is one quality that one must possess to win, and it defines, and that is definiteness of purpose, the knowledge of what one wants, and a burning desire to achieve it. This was said by Napoleon Hill. I don't know him, but I think he's past. Before you can determine your frog and get on with eating it, you have to decide exactly what you want to accomplish in each area of your life. Clarity is the most important concept in personal productivity. The number one reason why some people get more work done faster is because they absolutely they are absolutely clear about their goals and objective. Are you following me? Are you following me? So they are clear about their goals and objective, and they don't deviate from them. That is my number one problem. There is always something taking me away. Instagram will call me, this will call me, TikTok will call me, Facebook will call me, and I will struggle. I will struggle, man. So the more clear you are about what you want and what you have to do to achieve it, the easier it is for you to overcome procrastination and hit your frog and get on with the completion of the task, man. Major reason for procrastination is lack of motivation. Jesus. It's, it's vagueness, confusion, and fuzzy mind, mindedness, mindedness. Mm. Ah, I'm already tired. Mindedness about what you are supposed to do and in what order and for what reason. You must avoid this common condition with all your strength by striving for ever greater clarity in everything you do. Like I said, there's always something taking me away. So let's continue. Only about 3% of adults have clear routine goals. These people accomplish 5 and 10 times as much as possible, as much as people of equal or better education and ability, but who, for whatever reason, have not never taken the time to write out exactly what they want, what it is they want. There is a powerful formula for setting and achieving goals that you can use for the rest of your life. It consists of 7 simple steps. Can you start telling us something? This is one thing I hate about books. They are never ever direct. They only start from somewhere. Can you just go straight? Tell us. Don't making me wonder what's the steps. So it consists of 7 steps. Taking any one of these steps can double and triple your productivity if you are not currently using it. Okay. Yes, you. Many graduates of my training programs have increased their incomes dramatically in a matter of a few years or even a few months with this simple 7 step. Mr. Brian, can you tell me? Can you tell me the steps? You are stressing me. So, step number one, decide exactly what you want. Hmm, This is very hard. I will lie. Decide exactly what you want because the world now is full of options. Like we have so many options. I'm telling you, there's too much options to take one. Man, it's hard. Decide exactly what you want. Either decide for yourself or sit down with your boss and discuss your goals and objective until you are crystal clear about what is expected of you in what order of priority. It is amazing how many people are working away day after day on low value tasks because they have not had the critical discussions with their manager. Hmm. I think that's right. Steph Covey, it's not supposed to be Steph Curry. Oh, Stephen Covey says before you begin up the ladder, scrambling up the ladder of success, make sure that it is leaning against the right building. Hmm. If not, you're on a long thing. You will fall. Hmm. Oh. Let's go back to step two. Step two, write it down. Think on paper. When you write down your goal, you crystallize it and give it tangible form. You create something that you can touch and see. On the other hand, a goal or objective that is not written is merely a wish or a fantasy. It has no energy and unwritten goals lead to confusion, vagueness, misdirection, and numerous mistakes. I will lie. Mm. So my restorer, my life giver. So number two, write it down. Unwritten goal lead to confusion, vagueness, misdirection, and numerous mistakes. Number three, set a deadline to your goal. A goal or decision without a deadline has no urgency. It has no real beginning or end without a definite deadline accompanied by the assignments or acceptance of specific responsibility of completion. You would naturally procrastinate and get very little done. Number four, make a list of everything that you can think of that you are going to have to do to achieve your goal. As you think of new activities, add them to your list. Keep building your list until it's complete. A list gives you a visual picture of a larger task or objective. It gives you a track to run on, and it dramatically increases the likelihood that you would achieve your goal. Do you understand? Do you understand? So, step five, organize the list into a plan. Organize your list by priority and sequence. Take a few minutes to decide what you need to do first and what you can do later. Decide what has to be done before something else and what needs to be done afterwards. Even better, lay out your plan visually in the form of series of boxes and circles on a sheet of paper. You'll be amazed how much easier it is to achieve your goal when you break it down into into individual taxes. It should let me rest. I'm streaming on 2 gig. Eh, data max. Data with Sona. All right, let's continue. Mm, Number six, take action on your plan immediately. Do something, do anything. An average plan vigorously execute is far better than a brilliant plan on which nothing is done. That's true. Resolve to do something every single day that moves you toward your major goal. Okay. So step seven, resolve to do something every single day that moves you towards your major goal. Mm. Build the activity into your daily schedule. Read a specific number of pages on the key subject. Call on a specific number of prospects or customers. Engage in specific period of physical exercise. Learn a certain number of new words in a foreign language. Never miss a day. This is the hardest. Never miss a day. You know what that means? You gotta be consistent. Like shit. So keep pushing forward. Once you start moving, keep moving. Don't stop. This decision is the decision. This decision, this discipline alone can make you one of the most productive and successful people of your generation. But everything goes have a wonderful effect on your thinking. They motivate you and galvanize you into action. They stimulate your creativity, release your energy, and help you overcome procrastination as much as any factor. Goals are the fuel in the furnace of achievements. The bigger your goals and the clearer they are, the more excited you become about achieving them. The more you think about your goals, the greater becomes your inner drive and desire to accomplish them. Think about your goals and review them daily. Every morning, when you begin, take action on the most important tasks you can achieve to achieve your most important goals at the moment. So the next one is um oh, this is like guide to what you should do like right now. So it's take a clean sheet of paper right now and make a list of 10 goals you want to accomplish in the next year. Write your goals as though a year has already passed and they are now a reality. Use the present tense, positive, and the first person so that they are immediately accepted by your subconsciousness mind. For example, you could write, I earn X number of dollars per year on, or I weigh X number of pounds and I drive such and such a car. Then go back over your list of 10 goals and select one of the goals that, if you achieve it, would have the greatest positive impact on your life. Whatever your goals is, write it on a separate sheet of paper, set a deadline, make a plan, take action on your plan, and then do something every single day that moves you towards your goal. This exercise alone will change your life. Exercise will change your life. Next chapter, I'm done. We're done, guys. So the next page, plan every day in advance. See, so we have it. You have heard the old question, how do you eat an elephant? The answer, of course, is one bite at a time. How do you eat your biggest, ugliest frog? The same way you break it down into specific step-by-step activities and then you start on the first one. Your ability to think, plan, and decide is your most powerful tool of overcoming procrastination and increasing productivity. The ability determines the course of your life. The very act of thinking and planning unlock your mental power, triggers your creativity, increase your mental physical energies. Conversely, as Alex Mackenzie wrote, action without planning is the cause of every failure. It will not kill me, God, I beg. Action without planning is the most, or is the cause of every failure. Action without planning is the cause of every failure. Now, if I tell you to take action and subscribe to my YouTube channel, you are not taking it and you are failing. Subscribe now. You subscribed. You left. That's what I'm saying. You left. Subscribe. The ability to plan well in advance of acting is a measure of your overall competence. The better plan you have, the easier it is for you to overcome procrastination. to get started, to eat your frog, and then to keep going. One of your frog, one of your top goal at work should be for you to get the highest position return on your investment or mental, emotional, and physical energy. The goal news is that every minute spent is planning saves as many as 10 minutes in execution. It takes only about 10 to 12 minutes for you to plan out your day. But this small investment of time will save you at least 2 hours in wasted time and diffused effort throughout the day. Man, man, you may have heard of this six formula. It says proper prior planning prevents poor performance. Proper prior planning prevents poor performance. The 6P formula. Proper prior planning prevents poor is it? Performance. Proper prior planning prevents poor performance. I almost read this chapter finish. Okay, I think I'm one page away or two page. When you consider how helpful when you consider how helpful planning can be in increasing your productivity and performance, it is amazing how few people practice it every single day. And planning is really quite simple to do. All you need to do is a piece of paper and a pen. The most sophisticated Palm Pilots, computer program, or time planner is based on the same principle. You sitting there and making a list of everything you have to do before you begin. Always work from a list. When something new comes up, add it to the list before you do it. You can increase your productivity and output by 25% or more than from the first day you begin working constantly from a list. Make your list the night before. Yes. At the end of the workday, move everything that you have not yet accomplished on your list for the coming day and then add everything that you have to do the next day. When you make your list the night before, your subconscious mind make work on your list all night long while you sleep. Often you will wake up with a great idea and insights that you can use to get your job done faster and better than you had initially thought. Okay, these are valid points. These are valid points. I like it. You need different lists for different purposes. First, you should create a master list on which you write down everything you think of that you want to do sometime in the future. This is the place where you capture every idea that comes to you and every new task responsibility that comes up. You can sort out the item later. Second, you should have a monthly list that you make up at the end of the month for the month ahead. You may contain item transferred from your month's master list. Third, you should have a weekly list where you plan your entire week in advance. This is the list that is under construction as you go through the current week. I'm trying not to give up, guys. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I need you to take action now and subscribe on my channel. I'm waiting for you. That's one for today. I need you to take action now. Subscribe to my channel. I would also be putting another channel on my page for you all to follow. I'm trying to grow that channel. So I want you to take action now. Subscribe to my channel. Take the action now. Subscribe to my channel. So finally, transfer item from your monthly and weekly list onto your daily list. These are specific activities that you're going to do. You're going to accomplish the following day. As you walk through the day, tick off the item on your list as you complete them. Your activity goes from a visual picture to accomplishment, generate a feeling of success and forward motion, seeing your self work progressing. It raises your self esteem and self respect steadily. Steady, visible progress propels you forward, and helps you overcome procrastination. When you have a good project of any kind, begin by making a list of every step that you would have to complete to finish the project from beginning to end. Organize the project tasks by priority and sequence. Lay them out in front of you on paper or on a computer so that you can see them, then go to work on one task at a time. You would be amazed at how much you will get done in this way. You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed. As you walk through your list, you feel more and more effective and powerful. You will feel more in control of your life and you'll be naturally motivated to do even more. Blah. So, as you walk steadily through your list, you will develop a sense of positive forward momentum that will enable you to overcome procrastination. This feeling of progress will give you more energy to keep you going throughout the day. One of the most important rules of personal effectiveness is the 10 over 90 rule. The rules say that the first 10% of time that you spend planning and organizing your work before you begin will save you as much as 90% of the time getting the job done. Once you get started, you only have to try this rule once to prove it to yourself. When you plan each day in advance, you find it much easier to get going and keep going. The work goes faster and smoother than even before. You feel more powerful and more competent. You eventually become unstoppable. So, guys, this is where I end the journey for today. We go to apply the 20/80 rule of everything. 80/20 rule of everything. So, guys, see you. This is the first 40 minutes of my reading.